What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to look at something from Perrin Brewing Company. This is called their Damsel in Distress. It's a German how do you say this? Rugenbier, aged in rum barrels at 10% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, 6 fluid ounces, 650 milliliters. Like I said, this comes from Perrin Brewing. These guys are out of Comstock Park, Michigan. As you guys can tell, it probably looks a little bit of fishbowl here. I'm using my Picasso camera here that I got for Christmas. Figured I would give it a try. It may look a little bit of fishbowl-y effect. I don't quite know how to get rid of that just yet. I haven't been through all the settings yet. I don't even know if there's a setting to do that. But I got my phone here, guys. We're going ahead and we're using my phone wireless to do this. So, guys, I don't really know much more about the beer than what it is. It comes, like I said, there is no beer advocate or rate beer ratings on this. There's only 5 on each of them that I've seen. There was one YouTube video on this beer, Kallandahn, Kallandahn. It was kind of a real quick video, about a minute and a half. He said that he did like it. He liked the rum notes in the beer. But I believe this is a stout too. I don't really know a whole lot about this beer, guys. I bought it at Meijer's here in Michigan, which is Meijer is actually was created in Michigan. It's kind of like a Walmart or a Super Target or Super Walmart kind of thing. It's like a grocery store. Kind of get hardware, plumbing, supplies, things like that. But without any further ado, guys, I'm kind of wanting to see what this is. Let's go ahead and crack this top and see what we got. Nice hiss. All right, guys, let's go. Ooh, I can smell the rum already. Let's go ahead and give it my aggressive pour like I always do. No smoke out of here. Kind of pours a little Coca-Cola-ish. I'm not getting really any head just yet. There we go. A little bit of carbonation here. All right, guys, that was just about a 2-finger head pour there. Off-white head, small bubbles. Maybe there's 2 or 3 medium-sized bubbles, or large, kind of depending on how you do it. Smaller on the sides. Guys, it looks like Coca-Cola is about I could say. There's big bubble streams coming up. I can see right through my Samuel Adams glass. Looks like a brown ale, or maybe a dark amber color, as you guys can probably see here. Yeah, with a wide-angle camera lens. This is a 170-degree lens here too, guys, so probably it's going to pick up anything you can probably see over into the living room and over by the door here. So, but it's not about the camera, it's about the beer. I can see it. It looks like a dark amber. I would say probably like a brown ale is probably how I would put it. But excuse me here, guys. Let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I'm getting the rum right away. I'm getting a little bit of an alcohol presence. And that's kind of really all I'm getting is the rum is overpowering pretty much everything else in the beer. But I can get the alcohol notes as well. Yeah, that's all I'm getting is rum notes, guys. I'm not getting much else. So let's stick this over here. Let's stick the cap over here. Let's put this down. All right, guys, let's throw it on the go. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. Getting rum notes right away. First thing you're getting is rum. To me, the only rum that I kind of like is that Bacardi rum, Bacardi the clear. That's kind of what it tastes like to me. Now, I don't know if that's the actual rum barrels that they're using, but that's kind of what I'm getting on the taste. Yeah, the rum is really overpowering everything else. I'm getting a little bit of the maltiness now that the rum, the big punch of the rum's gone. I'm getting some malts. There's an alcohol taste as well. I don't know if I'm very big on this beer, guys. There's just too much of the rum is up front, guys, and I got it right out of the refrigerator, so maybe when it warms it may be better, but from what I'm getting right now, it's not a very good beer. But guys, with this, let's go ahead and let's get it warmed up here, guys. I'm gonna turn on television here. It's about 5:30. First beer of the day, probably the only beer since it's at 10%. It probably will be the only beer at 10%. But let's go ahead and get it warmed up, guys. It's not a winter right now, but let's go ahead and give it a chance. We're going to warm it up here, and we'll see what we got. Let's give it till about 6 o'clock, which is about a half an hour. But for you guys, it'll be just that quick. So I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, this little camera here I got died on me. As you can tell, it's a just a little 4K one. I don't think the battery lasts as long as what it's advertised, but it is what it is. Guys, as the beer warmed up for me, you know, the rum is still overpowering everything else. I looked up what is it here? It says what a Ragenbier is. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's wheat in a rye beer. That's a real generalized description of the beer. But the rum is overpowering everything else. I can't taste any malts now that's warmed up. I can't taste any of the wheat, any of the rye. I really can't taste anything else. All I can taste is the rum and the rum barrels. And I don't know how long they've put it in rum barrels for. Let's see, as it says here, it says, out of all the breweries in all the towns in all the world, she walks into a mine. I guess it goes in here and it's describing the beer. She was mysterious and exotic with hints of European lineage, including a rich regal malty backbone, complex mild caramel, which I'm not getting, and toasted bread notes, which also I'm not getting. Fruity esters on the nose, which I'm not getting either. Hinted of playfulness and fermentation along with the multiple yeast strains being used. Traces of coconut and spicy Jamaican rum, which I am getting the rum. I'm not getting coconut, but I'm getting the rum. From the time spent barrel aging told me she had a dark mischievous side. She was trouble and I knew it. But she was playing the damsel and I'm a sucker for playing the hero. So I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. So, guys, out of all that, I'm only getting the rum out of all this. I don't think it's well made. I'm gonna state that right now. I don't think it's a well made beer. I think it's. I don't even think it's to the B category. Only because I'm not getting all the stuff that it says here on the bottle. I'm not getting the caramel or the toasted bread notes. I'm not getting the malty backbone of it. I'm getting a little bit of it on the backside, but not a whole lot. I'm not tasting any of the yeast strains that they claim that they use. And I'm not getting any coconut. All I'm getting is the rum. I'm not going to say it's a failure, but I'm not going to give it a high score either. I'm going to give it a D. I'm going to give it probably a D+. I'm going to give it a 67. A 67. Only because it claims to say all this stuff. I'm not tasting it. I'm not tasting it. The rum is the upfront factor and everything else is being pushed back. I think that Perrin Brewing probably needs to go back to the drawing board with this one. I don't think it's a drain pour. I'm drinking it and I like rum. But I'm not getting any of the coconut rum. And I'm not tasting the yeast strains. And I'm not getting any caramel or the malty notes. A very slight hint of the malty notes on the back. But other than that, there's nothing. It's rum, and that's it. So a 67. It's a D. It's probably one of the. And I'm only giving it that grade because number one, I don't see a bottled on date or an enjoyed by date on this beer at all anywhere on this. And because I looked at the bottle and I'm looking at it here again and I don't see it. And number two, I'm not getting any of the flavors. That's the bad part of this beer. That's the bad part. If you like rum beer and only rum, along with your beer, I think this is a good choice. But if you're looking for all the other stuff, the complexities of it, it just doesn't have it, guys. It does not. And I'm thoroughly disappointed. I am very disappointed. But what do you guys give this beer? Do you guys give it an A, B, C, D, or F? I give it a D+. I give it a 67. Only because I'm not getting anything but the rum, guys. It's kind of a disappointing beer. I will admit that. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and put it down in the comments. Also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, if you've had too much drink, please get a designated driver. You know my spiel. If you've had too much drink, just get somebody to take you back home. If it's with your car, if it's not with your car, just get back safe. Because you guys, you know, in this day and age, if you try to drive drunk, you're going to get pulled over, get court fees, possible prison time. If you hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer a long time. And if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under. In this day and age, guys, just don't do it, okay? And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.